All right, let's be real for a second. DeFi can be a total headache, right? Well, today we're going to talk about a new project, Rujira, that says it has the answer. So the big question is this the all-in-one app we've all been hoping for? Let's dive in and see.
I want to start by asking you a question, one I bet a lot of you have thought about. With all its amazing potential, is DeFi just too complicated? I mean, if you've ever felt that way, trust me, you are not alone. It can feel like you're trying to navigate this crazy maze of different platforms and wallets and protocols. And that right there is the heart of the problem. Think about it. You need one app for swapping tokens, a totally different one for lending, another marketplace just for your NFTs. Oh, and don't forget that sketchy feeling bridge you have to use to move your stuff between chains. Every single one of those steps is a new hurdle, a new place where something could go wrong. It's just a mess of fragmented tools.
So that's what we're talking about today. DeFi's biggest barrier, this fragmentation problem. And look, it's not just a little annoying, it's a massive hurdle that really holds back wider adoption and, let's face it, makes for a super frustrating experience. Okay, so what's the fix? Well, the story of Rujira is pretty cool. It doesn't start with just one new idea. It actually begins with a powerful merger, a team-up between two heavy hitters in the DeFi world. So on one side, you've got KUJIRA. Now, these guys are known for their really advanced pro-level DeFi tools, kind of like a specialist workshop for power users. Then on the other side, you have THORChain. This is the established network with just massive cross-chain liquidity. Think of it like the superhighway that connects all these different blockchain islands. Two really powerful players, but totally separate. And that is where Rujira comes in. See, it's not just some new name they pulled out of a hat. It's the direct result of bringing those two together. The idea is actually pretty simple, but brilliant. Take all the advanced tools from KUJIRA and plug them into the massive native liquidity of THORChain. And the key? Put it all inside one single smooth experience.
Yeah, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? No bridges, no barriers, just DeFi. Their whole mission is to get rid of those clunky, sometimes risky bridges and just knock down all the walls that make DeFi feel so chopped up. It's all about creating one unified place for you, the user. Okay, so what does this all-in-one app actually look like when you use it? Let's talk about how this big merger turns into a real product you can get your hands on. The whole goal here is simple, but man, is it appealing. A single place for everything you want to do in DeFi. That's it. No more having a dozen tabs open in your browser, trying to remember which one does what. The vision is to build a true DeFi super app, a real one-stop shop. And what's really wild is just how ambitious they're being. This isn't just about doing simple token swaps. No, Rujira is planning to pull in all these sophisticated tools that usually have their own separate specialized platforms. We're talking professional-grade order books, NFT marketplaces, even perps and futures, and lending protocols, the whole shebang. And here's the kicker. All of it, all those powerful features are going to be right there in one single interface. That is how you solve the fragmentation problem we were talking about. It's all about making these advanced DeFi tools just as easy to use as your regular banking app by just simplifying the whole process. Okay, this all sounds amazing on paper, right? But how does it actually work? I mean, a super app like this needs a seriously powerful engine to make sure everything runs smoothly and stays secure. So let's pop the hood and take a look. Well, here's the smart part. Rujira isn't trying to build everything from the ground up. Nope. It's being built directly on THORChain, and that is a huge advantage. It immediately inherits all of the network's strengths, those massive liquidity pools, native cross-chain support, so no more wrapped tokens, and really great trade execution. So this relationship is absolutely crucial to understand. The way to think about it is that Rujira is the app layer for THORChain. So THORChain is like the foundational operating system. It handles the security, the liquidity, the base stuff. And Rujira is the suite of awesome apps that you actually use all running right on top. And this setup is actually a really, really clever way to handle risk. Check this out. You have the THORChain Foundation, which is just laser-focused on one job, providing secure cross-chain liquidity. That's it. Then you have Rujira building all the more complex, specialized stuff, like lending and derivatives, on its own separate app layer. So what does that mean? It means they can innovate and add all these cool features without piling new risks onto THORChain's core protocol. It keeps the whole foundation super safe and strong.
All right, let's pull this all together. We've seen the problem, this messy, fragmented DeFi world. And we've seen Rujira's big idea to fix it. So what's the big takeaway here? Look, if you remember just one thing, make it this. The entire idea behind Rujira boils down to one powerful combination, taking the sophisticated, pro-level tools that people actually want to use and plugging them directly into the deep, native, cross-chain liquidity that makes DeFi so powerful in the first place. It's really about getting the best of both worlds all in one spot. And, that leaves us with a really fascinating question about the future. As DeFi keeps growing up, are we going to see more projects go this route? Is this idea of a one-stop shop the next big leap forward to make DeFi something that, well, everyone can use? It's a huge question, and Rujira might just be one of the first real answers we get to see. Thanks for digging into this with me.